Know thyself, Socrates. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing, Socrates. The unexamined life is not worth living, Socrates. Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. Epictetus. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. Aristotle. The secret to happiness is freedom, and the secret to freedom is courage. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Lucius Annaeus Seneca. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Buddha, although not Greek, it had a significant influence on Greek philosophy. No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and he's not the same man. Heraclitus. To be conscious of little is to have achieved much. Democritus. Character is destiny. Heraclitus. All things are difficult before they are easy. Thomas Fuller. Although not Greek, it aligns with Greek philosophy. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Aristotle. Courage is the first of human qualities, because it is the quality that guarantees all the others. Winston Churchill. No man ever steps twice in the same river, for it's not the same river, and he's not the same man. Heraclitus. You will never do anything in this world without courage. Aristotle. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Aristotle. Change in all things is sweet. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. Plato. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. When there is no desire, all things are at peace. Lao Tzu. Although not Greek, it aligns with Greek philosophy. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. Zeno of Citium. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Plato. Well begun is half done. Aristotle. Happiness is the highest good. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Aesop. The wise man does not grieve for what he has not, but rejoices in what he has. Epictetus. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Socrates. Time is the wisest counselor of all. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Socrates. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. Plato. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Plato. The purpose of education is to guide the soul in its pursuit of truth and virtue. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. Socrates. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. Plutarch. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Heraclitus. The greatest victory is conquering oneself. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Aristotle. The greatest blessings come to us by way of madness, provided the madness is given us by divine gift. Socrates. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Wtching. Although not Greek, it aligns with Greek philosophy. The most important part of education is proper training in the nursery. Plato. What lies in our power to do lies in our power not to do. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. Plato.